Hello everyone, Vincent Teo from HDTV Test here. I'm a TV reviewer and professional calibrator. Now, some of my favorite rolls in this world are sushi rolls and Rolexes, but I may have just found the best one of them all. This is LG Display's revolutionary 65-inch rollable OLED, which is the world's first rollable OLED. And the resolution is 4K, and it can actually be rolled down completely and be hidden out of sight. Now, why would that be useful? Let's say if you have a property that's facing the Maldives Ocean and you want to see it when you're not actually watching the television, you can roll the display down all the way such that it is actually hidden. And so you can enjoy this beautiful view from your own property right from your sofa without having to stand up and walk around and walk behind the television. So that is one way that the rollable OLED is extremely useful. Certainly it's the lifestyle choice of the wealthy. But you can set it to other aspect ratios as well. And I'm going to try and ask the engineers here to set it to the smallest aspect ratio possible. Right, you can see that it's coming up, and it is of this size, and it can be used in 3 ways, I've been told, at this moment in time for this LG Display Rollable OLED prototype. So you can see that this is acting as an equalizer, and then this is a digital photo frame. And then you can also ask this rollable OLED to display, say, weather or stock information, or even, let's say, in the future, maybe the price of Bitcoin. It can be, 20,000 1 minute and then 16,000 5 minutes later. So you need to check it constantly on your rollable OLED. So those are the ways that you can use this infobar aspect ratio that this rollable OLED is capable of. Next, I'm going to ask the engineers to raise the height and make it into a cinemascope aspect ratio. Okay. As you are probably aware by now, most of the Hollywood movies, they are filmed in cinemascope format, or 2.35 or 2.39 to 1, which means that if you view it on a 16:9 screen, you will get top and bottom black letterbox bars. But by having this rollable OLED, you can set it to such a way that the actual viewable content fills up the entire screen, and you don't have to see the top and bottom letterbox black bars at all. Of course, the actual screen size isn't actually increased because it is still the same screen size, but it's a psychological thing, isn't it? Because some subscribers or readers have actually emailed me saying that they just hate seeing those black bars. Even if it is on an OLED, they want to do all sorts of things like zooming in, cropping the picture to try and make those black bars disappear. Well, the rollable OLED could be a potential solution where you can watch the entire movie without having to contend with the top and bottom letterbox bars. And I'm going to ask the engineers to raise it to full screen, which is the 69 version. And in this size, then it is the equivalent to your regular non-rollable 65-inch OLED television, so you can watch full screen format, let's say a news channel or let's say an IMAX movie from Chris Nolan. You can watch it in this manner. And I need to tell you about the specifications of this OLED television as well, because this is a 65-inch OLED and it has 4K resolution, which means that it's 3840 times 2160 pixels. This is easier for me to say than the true 8K resolution that I've just witnessed all over CES, but at least I'm familiar with the pixel number count here. And the amazing thing that you can actually see is that while it is rolling, the picture actually stays on screen. It doesn't actually need to switch off the pictures or switch off the pixel for the rolling mechanism to take place. And I'm seeing here all the things I love about OLED in terms of their self-emissive display characteristics. We get true blacks, we get really wide viewing angles that does not desaturate off axis, and we get this really vibrant colors because of this inky black that can actually act as a perfect canvas for the colors to flourish. And clearly the design, I'm not actually allowed to film anything behind this rollable OLED because it's still a prototype stage and they don't want the secret to leak out. But all I can tell you, the form factor is still very, very thin, as you would expect from OLED. So this is LG Display's world's first rollable OLED. I think it's revolutionary. There's just no other way to put it. This is a product that can really take things to the next level in terms of your management of your living space. Now, LG Display has actually asked me how else I would use this product. My first thought was actually to use this as a projector. Put this bar on top, and then you can roll the screen down, and you have if it is of a larger screen size, of course, you can have a perfectly functioning projector like display that can be rolled out of the way when you don't use it. But when you need to use it, this is capable of peak brightness that is going to be much higher than, let's say, any projector on the market, even the top end Sony VW5000 that costs around £60,000. This is going to have much higher contrast, much better peak brightness, and also you can watch it during daytime as well. You don't need to have a blacked out room. You don't need to actually shut out the lights in order to watch the display. This will function perfectly fine during daytime in a bright room. So I think maybe that is a future where the rollable OLED can go by acting as a projector, but I would be interested in seeing what you guys think of how this rollable OLED could be used in the future. So if you have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. So this is Vincent Teo here reporting from the LG Display stand behind closed door at CES 2018, and I like it a lot. I'm gonna coin the term ROLED, and because it rhymes with Rolex, I always like this a lot. So if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the HDTV Test YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, I'll enjoy seeing this screen roll down again. Fantastic, isn't it?
You tell me I look good.